I'm getting all nervous. What's up, YouTube? Zach Taylor. Welcome back to my second YouTube video. We are doing a Q&A today, and yeah, that's it. So first question I got, any sports background? Yes. So let's see, 4th grade to 9th grade I played football. From 7th to the end of my junior year I played lacrosse. And then from freshman year to the end of my senior year, I wrestled. Wrestling was probably my main sport. Once like all said and done, I would consider myself like a wrestler. So that's that. I got into like lifting through wrestling, do a couple of teammates and stuff like that when I was like an underclassman. But I wrestled in high school, had over 100 career wins. I was okay, not bad. And then right after wrestling season, it's just boom, right into powerlifting. Like right into the gym, going to the gym every day. Next. Introvert or extrovert? Depends. If I don't, like if I'm in a big social setting, I'm more of an introvert. But if you're a bunch of my close friends, extrovert. When I go to Iron Rev in May, I'm gonna be in the corner because I don't like talking to a whole lot of people, but I'll be with like my close group of friends type thing. Next, favorite food? It's a tough one. You just like, you can't go wrong with pizza. But like, I also love Chinese food, like General Tso's chicken. Favorite movie? Transformers is really good. It's also coming out on June 9th. What's your favorite movie? Is that, wait, Marvel? Garbage. Marvel and DC are garbage. Favorite sport? Football. To watch, football, for sure. Big Boston fan, so go Patriots, go Celtics, go Bruins, and Red Sox. I'm more of like a casual hockey and baseball fan, but I would say I'm still, a fan of it. Favorite music genre? Probably like, I don't know, the early 2000s music is probably the best. My favorite artist? Probably Eminem. Of all time, Eminem.
Y'all act like you never seen a white person before. Jaws all on the floor like Pam, like Tommy just burst in the door.
All right, well, I guess when I started like lifting after wrestling, I was going towards that like strength training aspect of it. And then I got pretty strong and I was running some like cookie cutter programs. At the time I was only like 135, 140 pounds. So I was like, oh, I can grow into like this weight class and see how I do. So I did like a regional meet and I did pretty well. And then from there I just kind of, boom. My favorite part, hitting PRs, hitting PRs and then like setting your next goal, right? Okay, because there's always a number you can chase. My least favorite thing would be like tempo variations of like squats. Like if I had to do like a 3-2-1 tempo or stuff like that. Like different variations sometimes are not the best, but that's where you grow. So it's like a love-hate thing. Actually, I was talking about this the other day with my coworkers. It's like, if you were to have a superpower, like what would it be? And I was already like, well, I'm pretty strong, so might as well just have some cool one like teleportation where it's like, I want to go to the store, boom, and I'm there. Or like, I want to go to Paris, boom, I'm there, whatever it may be, right? But then he actually is funny because he's like, what about this? You can get teleportation, but every time you use it, it takes a certain amount of time off your life. I was like, I would be dead in like a year. It's like, every time you use teleportation, it takes 6 months off your life. I'd be like, go to the store, 6 months. Well, I'm at the store, I gotta go home, back. That's a year just like that. So like my favorite squat accessory, I like the bell squat. Bell squat's really nice, or barbell good mornings. Bench, I like pin presses actually, a lot. It's kind of not unique, but it's different. I don't see a lot of people doing pin presses. That's something that I really like. And then for deadlifts, just pause deadlifts. Simple. I used to get very like upset when a lift didn't go the way it was, but you just gotta move on to the next one because there's so many different variables that you can look at when it comes to lifting. So it's just, think of it as a long run. One bad day is not gonna make or break you. Like, it is you versus somebody else, technically, but it's not like football or basketball where you can prevent someone from doing something, right? I can't stop someone else from squatting 550 pounds or whatever. So like, yes, you are trying to beat other people, but you really have to focus on just your numbers So that's kind of my thoughts. Like, someone may have a really, really strong deadlift or really, really strong squat or stronger than me, but it's like, I can't do anything about that. So I just have to focus on my numbers and my execution on my end, and I'll be fine. Focusing on the next day versus the competition. So I think like beforehand, I was more focused on like just the meet itself. Like, oh, just not like really taking it day by day like I am now and focusing on, you know, every single set, every single rep, like making it as good as I can. Before I was more focused just on like the outcome or like what's gonna happen on meet day kind of thing, if that makes sense. Because I've been wanting to do it for a long time. It's like it's still a little uncomfortable for me talking to the camera, but I like it, it's fun. And like, you know, it helped build my own social media, like my Instagram, help me, you know, with sponsorships and stuff like that, because that's something I would like to do going forward. And I have the resources now. If you turn around the camera, you'll see my resource, or my source. But yeah, I guess if you guys have any more questions, just leave them down in the comments below. But make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. That's what all of the YouTubers say. But yeah, or if you want, reach out to Instagram, ZT Powerlifting. You can ask me questions there. And yeah.